Oh yeah, big boy right there. Boy, I got a big head, that's a big decoy. What's up, boys and girls? Lance Million here from Just Hunt Club in Missouri, riding out the summer, off-season projects. I'm making diver decoys today. I've got a variety of just old Averys and I don't know, you name it, all kinds of duck decoys. So I'm gonna refurbish those. We're gonna paint those, get them cleaned up, and I'm gonna show you guys how I convert old decoys into divers, save some pennies, and shoot some ducks. So I don't have water out in this shop yet, so I'm just keeping this pretty dang simple. But I've got some water on an old rag, and I'm just grabbing these old dusty decoys that have been in my barn for quite some time. And I'm just giving them a little rub down, knock all that dust off, all that barn dust and dirt. Some of these have some of that moss, that water buildup on the edge where the decoy rides in the water all season. I'm just getting all that nasty stuff off so my paint will stick better. First thing, just wet them, hit the grooves the best you can, clean them the best that you can, and throw them in the pile. Oop. Get you another one, and repeat.
So this old Avery gab wall, which is pretty dark already, which would be nice for painting.
Alright, now that task is complete. Everything is wiped down, washed off, clean. I'm not done making them dusty. So the next step that I like to do before painting anything, any decoy, sandpaper. And I'm not going to get into the cracks and crevices with this. I'm just going to fold her in half, grab a decoy, and I am just going to rough her up. All the big areas, all the wide spots, the sides, the back, the top of the head, I'm just going to rough that up, scratch that surface, and that will help hold paint. Y'all hear me talk when I'm sanding? So by doing that, I'm just putting that rough surface, I'm scratching that plastic. It'll help that paint stick a little bit better. I have a dry rag, just wipe some of that dust off, and she's ready to be painted. So we're gonna put him in the paint pile. So my pile is sanded. It just so happens that I happen to have a bluebill on standby. He needs a little touch up himself, but we're going to use him as a guide to kind of paint these decoys. So normally I would do this outside, but it's raining. So I've got some ventilation fans set up, sucking this paint out, and the air conditioner on low to help pull some moisture out of here. So what I've got here is the Rust-Oleum Paint Plus Primer, flat white, flat black. So that's what we're going to be painting them with. If you have any oddball colors laying around, or you want to get fancy, you can do the red heads with red, or paint your canvas backs, however you want to do them. I'm going for white and black, drawing attention, and the ducks just don't seem to care a whole lot. So I've got my reference bluebill. I'm going to set him over here to the side just so we can take a gander at him if we need to. We're going to paint this gadwall first. What I like to do first is the white. I'm going to do this middle section of this decoy, and I'm going to overspray a little bit and get extra white, and then I'm going to come back and finish with the black. But we're going to do the white first. About like that. Other side, and the top. Just like that. And then go ahead and do all your white, do all your decoys, get all the white paint over with. And then before you set him aside, I dust that bill. Now you can buy gray, But if you only have white and black, dust that bill white, just like that. When we come back with the black later, we'll just barely miss that bill and we'll get that nice bluish gray color to do the bill. Well, now that I got all my white done and I've got an overabundance of white paint, I'm gonna let everything dry. The air conditioner's pulling out moisture. I'll give them, 20-30 minutes to sit in here, and I'm probably gonna go back over with another touch of white just because I got plenty of paint and it can't hurt. So let everything dry. If you've got enough paint to do 2 coats, definitely a good idea. So I'm gonna give everything a break, grab some lunch, and then we'll get into the black paint. Well, after my loaded baked potato and some chips and salsa, I've come back and I've done another layer of white. So there are my decoys ready to go for black paint. A recap: we washed our decoys, wiped them down clean, light sand, dry rag, coat of white primer, paint combo, second coat of the white, and now we are ready to tackle the black. Now we're gonna make them look like bluebills. Here's my hen, here's my bluebill. You can already tell just from the white paint only, we're pretty dang close to what we're trying to accomplish. So I like to hold the decoy at an angle, kind of keep that mist from hitting that white the best that we can, but we'll start at the back. You can kind of tell where this, even though this is a mallard decoy, you can still tell where that feather line changes for the primary flight feathers. So that's where I'm going to kind of hit the black. Just like that. You can get fancy with the feather patterns. I'm not gonna. I'm just going to make it look just like that. There you go, a little bit of overspray, but that is the tail of our bluebill. And then the chest, we'll do the same way, hold it at an angle. Go ahead and get that line where we want it right there. Take that black at a long distance. Just missed it, and then you'll get that lighter colored bill for the head. Little sweeping strokes. Just like that. And it ain't perfect, but that is exactly what we're after. You kind of got that silver look on the bill, pretty dang close. We're not going to worry about the green on the head, the bluebill, but there's your example. That's what we're going for right here. After we hit the black paint, everything gets dry, we'll put this clear mat on top of it just to help kind of bond that paint together. But there's our first bluebill done and ready to go. Well, that about wraps up the painting for me today. You may have some old decoys laying around or come across a swap shop, $1 a decoy, or Facebook, marketplace, whatever. Pick these up, it's a lot simpler. I went through 2 cans of white and 1 can of black paint. So 10, 12 bucks in paint, couple hours, couple cans of paint, and you can make yourself a brand new set of decoys. So that's what I wanted to show you guys today, give you my tips on how I do it. I appreciate you all watching. Please subscribe and like the video, share it when you get a chance. But that is gonna do it for me today with Just Hunt Club. Thanks a lot, guys.